Hi, welcome. Simon here and hope you're doing well. In this video, I'll be doing a screen replacement on an HP laptop computer. Here I have a touchscreen, as you can see here on the side. I know it's kind of hard to see because the focus is not aligned. Now you can get to see a better image. It's kind of like funny little green blackish, all pixelated running across from the top here all the way to the very bottom. And some of it happens on the blue side of this side of the screen. So it is definitely a screen problem because when I try to plug it into the HDMI, there's a HDMI output here. I plug it into a monitor to a TV. I was able to get a nice screen without any of this pixelated and fuzzy colors. So if your computer HP is having this cracked screen or pixelated or distorted color, then more likely you need a screen replacement for this reason. And again, this is a touch screen. As you can see, I can touch the screen, so I'll be replacing it with the touch screen. So let's go ahead and turn off the computer, press and hold the power button until the screen shuts off, and let's identify the model so we know that we are working at the same computer here. This is the HP Model 15 DY2046NR. Alright, the first thing I like to do is to remove the rubber here, which is prevent the computer from sliding away. So this rubber stopper actually covers up the hidden screw. So we need to peel this first. Kind of make a scratch on the computer here. So there's one top and one at the bottom. Once to remove that rubber stopper, I need to find my Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so I'll be using a regular Phillips screwdriver, and let's go ahead and remove the screws. So what I like to do is to go ahead and disconnect the battery before I jump right into the LCD screen. Okay, and the screws are not all the same size. So when you remove the screw, make sure you remember how to put them back together. Or maybe, you might want to draw the computer on a piece of paper as a reference. When you remove the screw, you can just put them back to where it's supposed to be. All right, so the next step, I am going to, well, I know the computer is still on. Let's go ahead and power back. This is the reason why you need to turn off or disconnect the battery, because sometimes the computer have the magnet on the screen. When you open up the screen, the computer will turn on by itself. So, which is not good when you replace the screen. All right, so what I'm doing right now is to get a metal prying tool to stick in between the computer and the keyboard palm rest, this little casing here, to kind of pry open the back cover. So once I have that in place, I will go ahead and stick in with the plastic ones, because the plastic does not scratch, does not give a scratch on the computer. Alright, once you have removed the back cover, now you can actually see the battery here. It's on the bottom right corner, and it held down with 5 screws. 1, 2, 3 on the top and 2 at the bottom. Alright, once you have removed all the 5 screws, the next step is to lift up your battery. Just lift it straight up, and that's how you disconnect it. Okay, I'm just going to put the cover back in, kind of hold it well, because I do not want to touch the motherboard or make a scratch on the motherboard while I'm replacing the screen. So putting back the cover is just a temporary to hold it all together. Alright, because the screen is pixelated and it's bad, I'm just going to go right into the screen. Even if it cracked, the screen is fine because we're replacing with the new one. Now, I'm using a metal prying tool. I'm going to stick in between that bezel because the screen is adhesive or double-sided tape taping down the bezel. Okay, so you definitely need to have a metal prying tool like this to go ahead and cut open that adhesive tape. You can see that white little thing, that is actually that is the adhesive double-sided tape. It's taping down that bezel. Okay. When it comes to the very top part here, you might want to slow it down a little bit. Pay attention to the webcam and the microphone. Try not to cut too deep or, you know, damage the component. Alright, when it comes to the bottom part here, it's the same concept, but you may just take a longer time to do it. They use a lot more adhesive tape here on the side, at the very bottom part here. So just take your time as you're cutting it through. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to push that little bezel away from this silver plate because it is still kind of holding it down together. So we need to push it away and slide it out. Okay, there you go. We just removed it. Some of the black wrapper came off because it was taped onto the bezel too hard, and we just have to peel it off and make sure it's clean before we put them back together. Alright, at this point here, the screen is already exposed. It is ready to be removed and take out. What I like to do is to show it to you. There's a tiny little gap where you should focus on removing that little tape. Okay, if I can focus here, there you go. So that little gap right there is where you need to pay attention to it. This is where I will get a tweezer and go in that little gap and pull the black tape. So that is the black tape we need to get into. So I get a little grip, and what I'm doing right now is turning, and hopefully the tweezer would have more grip to the tape. There you go. Okay, I'm getting a better grip now as I'm pulling it. I'm getting more grip on the, so I'm pulling it. I'm gonna tuck it underneath here and pull it straight, so it's a lot easier to pull this way. And this is the you know, like adhesive tape that is taping down the screen onto the computer. All right, once I have done with that process, let me go ahead and clean out the tweezer. And you want to come back here and focus on this side of the the tape. You see that little tape? And it's hard to focus, but that is the tape where we need to get underneath. Okay, go ahead and oh, I got a grip, but I lost it. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm starting to getting a grip. I'm just turning it. Okay, I got a pull. As you can see, I'm holding down the screen. I'm holding down the screen as I'm pulling it. Because this is the last tape when you're pulling it off, and sometimes the tape would hold the screen too tight, and as you pull it, it comes together with the screen and might have ripped the LCD cable. So you want to hold the screen while you're pulling the very last tape. Now what I'm going to do next is to flip the screen towards myself, towards my body, gently flip it down, and we do not want to rip off this cable. We're going to save the cable because that is your LCD cable. All right, so we're going to peel this little static tape to the back, peel it slightly to the back, but do not remove it, just peel it back. And here you want to get a plastic prying tool to lift up the metal clipper. So there's a clipper right there. So what you want to do is to lift it up and disconnect that security clipper, and now you can slide the LCD screen out. All right, there you go. The entire LCD just came off. And let's go ahead and identify the model here. So this one is B156XTK02.0. Okay, that is the model of this LCD screen. And what I'm going to do is I'll list it down in the description below, where you can direct you to either Amazon or eBay, where you can find a replacement screen and change out the laptop broken screen. All right, next step, you might want to consider investing into this. Well, usually this new screen does not come with the double-sided tape. You definitely need to do it because you can't reuse the same tape that we just pull out. Okay, so what you want to do is buy one of this. This is a 2mm, meaning the thickness of the tape, and this is actually a 5mm thickness of the tape. So buy this double-sided tape. What you want to do is to tape it down. So I typically like to tape it down here on the top part of the screen, and you want to tape it down like such. So maybe just give enough tape here. I like to stay right in the middle right here. The reason is because it's easier to spot and easier for the next person. If there's a repair needed to be done, I can easily grab that extra length on the double-sided tape to pull it down. Original HP was putting it on the very side, at the very corner here, so you kind of no space to go in to grab it, so you have to end up using a tweezer or something sharp to get in. All right, so just a common sense where you want to relocate the new tape. I like it located right there, and cut a slightly little slack so that I can see it the next time if it ever happen again. All right, it's very simple. It's a reverse process. I do not have the new screen with me because I need to verify the model here and before I place an order. So assuming that the new screen came in, this is the new screen, but it's not, just assume it is. What you want to do is to reconnect everything back together by just simply, first thing you need to do is to slide this cable back to the screen. So bring the screen as close as possible to the back of it, and then you want to slide this cable back in. What you want to do is just kind of let it sit it flush here in the back. once it's in, I'm going to push the clipper down to secure that cable, and then make sure the tape is re-taped back while holding it nice. Okay, now the next step is to reverse process by peeling off the tape and then lift the screen up and reconnect them just like such and re-tape them back together like so. Okay, and last but not least is to have the bezel to put it back together, as well as the battery. I'm not going to do the process because I'm waiting for the new screen to arrive and I'll change it later on, but just kind of give you an idea, the step on how to do it. All right, and I just wanted to say, if this video is helpful for you and if you find save you some money, I'll be very happy. And you just comment down below. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe or smash the like button for me. And of course, you want to show appreciation. There's a gratitude that you can do is by clicking on YouTube Super Thanks or maybe PayPal. You can share your appreciation, show your appreciation to support my work and my channel. Thanks for watching. Wish you good luck on repairing your laptop screen. And until next time, bye now.